Don't unplug it. Do not unplug it.
I'm not gonna unplug it.
Jesus.
I'm not stupid.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be Kevin.
What?
Welcome back to TheLesterBros. Kevin's in the bathroom. So I'm sitting in his spot. I am now Kevin.
Okay. So
Nature is cool. Sarah is great. I love plants.
Well, that's him to a T.
Buy me stuff from REI. Oh wait, I forgot the stuff you bought me. Cats are cool. That's all I got.
I mean, that's pretty much all Kevin is.
That is all that Kevin is.
Hazel, I know I went to the bathroom without you. I'm so sorry.
She's getting abandonment issues.
She's like, someone closed the door. I need to be behind it. Would you like to sit back down?
Yeah.
I'm about to crush a bunch of bugs.
I was you.
I have a cat.
Paul says I did really well.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Don't stop the stopwatch, Hazel.
It's okay. You can do whatever you want. You're beautiful. Cutie.
Yeah.
It was just like, what the fuck?
No, don't leave.
No,
Oh. I tried to get her to stay.
Literally, Haley just like pushed down on Hazel's back until it snapped down into the couch.
Sometimes that works though. If you just push her down and then you hold her there while petting her for a little bit, she'll be like, "All right, I guess this is my life now."
I enjoy this spot now, I guess.
Exactly.
You've convinced Hazel that it's cold outside and that Hazel should stay.
Maybe it's cold outside.
Maybe it's cold outside.
I knew that HDMI cable would bug you, Haley.
It did. Good job.
It's beautiful now.
Yep.
Nice.
Now that's where it goes.
Have you used the controller I got Paul for Christmas?
Yes, but it doesn't have motion controls, so it's really annoying.
For Breath of the Wild.
Does it need motion controls?
Breath of the Wild a little bit, yeah, to make it. So Breath of the Wild has a little bit of motion controls where, you do most of your moving with the control stick, like you should.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like for little things, like little tiny adjustments or whatever, you can adjust it with the motion controls.
Just what?
Just your aim, where you're aiming.
Oh.
So in general, you aim around with the control sticks, but for little adjustments, like when you're close,
Do you gotta pick up a Switch controller to do that?
yes.
Oh, gross. What the fuck?
What?
Why is it advertised as a Breath of the Wild controller?
Well, that's the branding on it.
Yeah, it's the branding on it, but like, if you can't play the game with the fucking controller...
You can.
You can.
But it's just...
Harder.
Alright, when are we gonna do a playthrough of Advance Wars?
What? How do you even... I don't even know how to record a Game Boy Advance. There's also... So for some reason I got super nostalgic about Dragon Ball Z Game Boy Advance games.
Really?
Like those popped into my head. I was like, whoa, those were cool.
God damn, they weren't though.
They were so cool.
No, they weren't great.
They were hard. Oh yeah. I gotta go up.
Remember when you got the Kamehameha command? It was awesome.
Oh yeah, it's such a good move.
Yeah, dude.
And every level up you unlock something cool.
And when you like killed things with chi blasts and Kamehamehas, and then they turned into fried food, and it was fuck, dude.
Oh yeah.
Ah, shit.
And just super hard, like all the time. Because it's just super hard game.
It's fucking crazy. You end up killing everybody with punches instead of the fucking cool stuff.
Yeah. And then you'd have an underleveled character. You have like no good moves on, and they just die all the time.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like I gotta level this character up. And
Who is your main?
Probably Vegeta or something.
Vagina?
Yeah.
Vagina? Yeah.
Vegeta's pretty good.
Vagina. Fajita.
All them vegetable names.
Fajita vagina. It's like potato or potato. Are you gonna kill all those tick things with the hammer guy?
Are they back?
Hammer boy?
Probably if they're back. They are.
Oh!
It's smashing time.
Oh yeah, hurt yourself.
I hit myself.
Dumbass.
Well, it's kind of hard because I'm in front of it.
So I have a pretty unique research permit for my Department of Natural Resources natural sites.
Uh-huh.
In that I'm allowed to pick up leaf litter and test it for microorganisms.
Leaf litter?
Yeah. So like the leaves and pine needles and the moss on the ground.
You're not allowed to pick that up otherwise?
Yeah, no, it's a natural preserve. You can't touch. Minimal disturbance by humans.
So
People shouldn't even be there.
right.
It's preserving Washington's natural heritage. That's what it's doing.
Okay.
And there are certain sites that have like beetles and flowers that I wouldn't want to mess up anyway, and so I didn't get permission to leaf litter test there, but I didn't want to in the first place.
Right.
Because I didn't want to accidentally kill an endemic, super rare species.
Endemic?
Endemic, yeah.
What does that mean?
That means it's only found in that place.
Ah.
Like the golden paintbrush flower. I'm gonna be
Whoa, what the? Since when does that happen?
going to a place where the golden paintbrush flower is.
What?
Oh, you fucking idiot!
So hard to.
You fucking killed yourself.
It's such a stupid control there because you don't know where he's gonna land his
A
hammer.
hammer and brained yourself. God damn. It's so hardcore.
It's so stupid. And they didn't drop any hearts. Where's all the hearts? Do I have to go all the way up there to get him back?
Do you
Come
want to
on.
get fed? Are you hungry, Hazel? Just opens her mouth the tiniest little bit.
So pathetic.
Do you want to eat?
Meow.
Kevin's not going to feed you.
This?
That's Corey Nelson.
I've asked you that before.
Yeah, that's him too.
He looks like something.
That's his child. Well,
Are you guys gonna come near the microphone to have a conversation? Or am I just gonna have to cut this all
I got
out?
distracted by the cat.
Ugh.
And I got bored by your game over.
Oh, come on.
Everybody tuned out.
You're the one who tuned out.
All 90 people who watched the show.
90.
Since
Since when we
Tuned
gave
out.
90 viewers. Uh-huh.
So at the DNR sites, when I do the leaf litter test, I'm going to be looking for mites, basically, different species of mites, and identifying them using the microscope and attaching my nice big Canon camera to the microscope using a apparatus. But collecting the mites is a destructive form of sampling, so I'm surprised they even let me do it in the first place.
Ooh. You get to be destructive.
Yeah, I get to kill the things.
That's why you got the job, right?
Because I'm destructive and deadly.
No, because you wanted to do it.
Am I a marine?
You wanted to be.
No, well, because I wanted to find things, basically.
Uh-huh.
It's like so here's how it happened. My club that I'm an associate for, so like I'm the first year student coordinator of the club that put on this basically opportunity fair for other students. And
Fair.
yeah, it's a thesis idea fair. So like people, government agencies and companies show up as if they have like an environmentally or ecology related thing that they want students to work on and do a thesis on. Then they'll show up and pitch their idea, and then students will take that on if they want. So
Cheap labor?
yeah, volunteers basically, volunteer researchers. So so for the DNR project that I saw and am now working with, basically they just wanted somebody to go out by themselves into these remote natural areas that are gated off to other people and see what's living there and do a thesis around that.
Oh, fun.
So basically I'm just making species lists for those places.
Species list.
Yeah, so I see a bird, write that species down. I see a mammal, I write that species down, and I also have pictures of them for evidence. And
What if you see a frog?
if I see a frog, that's cool because it means it's good habitat for amphibians.
Do you write it down?
Yeah, I take a picture and write it down.
Okay.
Yeah. I pick up the frog and write a sentence with it.
Write a sentence
No.
with the frog.
Don't touch the wildlife.
Why not?
But for these mites and these microscopic organisms, I'm picking up leaf litter, which I described in this episode, I believe. and put it in a bag, and then I take it home and put all the leaf litter in a funnel with a mesh bottom on the funnel, and I put a lamp over the funnel, and that'll dry out and scare all the microorganisms down the bottom.
Huh.
And they'll fall out into a vat of alcohol, which will kill them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look at that little petri dish of what looks like specks under the microscope, and there'll be a diversity of basically arthropods. So mites and ticks and whatever is in that sample. Microscopic spiders. I've seen scorpions before, just collected at PLU, just from like the grass. Scorpions living in the grass that you would never see otherwise. And then I identify them, and I use that as like a gauge of the forest's health.
Do I not have the boss key?
It would show up, wouldn't it?
Right.
Maybe it's one of those dungeons where the boss key is right outside the boss.
No.
Where's
the boss key?
Does it show the boss key in particular, or you just have to play roulette with the chests?
Play roulette with the chest. I bet it's that. Is it?
Right at the entrance?
No. Where's the freaking boss key? I bet it's somewhere where I need the Dominion rod that I couldn't get to before.
The demeaning rod.
Yeah. I demean these statues into abeyance.
Abeyance.
Is that a word?
I don't think so.
Well, you're not a word.
Stop being so Dominion, vagina.
Vagina was being Demicky. So Christians to it. Go, huh?
Go.
Haley is not a fan of animation.
Oni? Even Oni?
No.
It made Sarah laugh. She didn't understand because I don't think she watched enough.
I like children's animation.
Why didn't you want to watch Ed, Edd, and Eddy?
I like Mulan and
That's not
Pocahontas.
real.
I like Frozen and
Frozen is good.
How to Train Your Dragon is the best thing.
How to Train Your Dragon and Frozen. Those are my jam.
Mm-hmm.
I like those. Probably naturally attracted to them because they're
The Lion King's one of my favorite Disney movies.
my ancestors.
Do I remember that you didn't like Lion King?
what?
Lion King's okay.
Okay.
Is it
I just have a thing against Mickey Mouse, Disney kind of people.
too mainstream for you?
Like,
You don't like talking animals?
wait,
This is the beginning,
I like
what the hell?
talking animals.
What?
Dr. Dolittle was good.
Oh, I don't know.
What?
I don't like live action children's movies.
Dr. Doolittle.
No.
Do a diddle.
That's like classic.
No. It's live action. Children's movies should not be live action.
It's Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid?
It's lemonade.
Do you want to know which children's movie I hate? With a burning passion? Basketball one. What is it called?
I thought it was Songs of the South, but you know.
I don't know what that is.
Space Jam?
Space Jam. I fucking hate Space Jam.
What's wrong with Space Jam?
It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
It's got a hot and Benny lady, right?
Maybe you should look up Songs of the South.
I don't know. If you say I don't like it, I believe you.
It's a Disney movie. You might like it.
Are you inhabiting them with their little spirits?
Yeah, he's
Taking possession of them.
he's possessing them.
Oh, cool. This is a terrible dungeon. Is this where the dark magic comes in?
What? What dark magic?
Possession.
What? You talking crazy talk.
Oof. Oh god.
Where do I
What is...
Go.
Okay, so what's the synopsis of Song of the South?
Okay. Based on the Uncle Remus story about the ingenious bunny Brer Rabbit.
What?
Using live action and animation. Following the separation of his parents, a young boy goes to live in the American South. There he meets Uncle Remus, who gives the little boy valuable insights into his problems via stories he tells about Brer Rabbit.
No. Absolutely not. I will not watch that.
No,
monstrosity.
Well, the issue with it is it's incredibly racist. Like, super,
Oh, really?
Like, it's like really racist. It came out in 1946.
Okay.
Somehow
Enough
it's in
said.
color.
I have a lot of opinions, I guess, about children's.
Opinions. Opinions.
Opinions.
Opinions.
Onions.
Not opinions, but opinions.
Opinions.
It is spelled with an
That
O.
is freaky.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Is Utah a part of the Midwest?
No, it's part of the Southwest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My friend Sammy tried to tell me today that Utah was a part
Sounds
of
like
the
they're a
Midwest.
fucking idiot.
And I was like, absolutely not.
It's definitely Southwest. It's covered in cactuses. It's got.
She also tried to tell me Wyoming was a part of the Midwest, and I was like, no.
It's getting close, but I mean, what else would it be? Honestly,
I know. I'm like, you can only do that because there's nothing else it can be.
it's more west than the Midwest.
I know exactly. I was like, it's in the West. It's in the mountains.
I think it can be split in half. I think the east side of it can be Midwest. Because at that point, it's just farms in Wisconsin.
To me, the Midwest is Wisconsin and Minnesota and the Upper Peninsula of
What
Michigan.
about the Dakotas?
No.
That's the Midwest to us.
I know it is technically a part of the Midwest, but in my mind, it's not.
What do you think of Oregon? We trash talked Oregon a little while back.
Oh.
You guys were planning on going to Oregon,
We are going to Oregon.
to Salem.
Yeah.
And right next to there is Basket Slough Wildlife Sanctuary, and it has some very, very, very rare birds
Cool.
all the time.
You want to come with us?
No, I'm okay. I'm every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from dawn till dusk. I'll be at my thesis.
Oh, so we're never going to see you anymore?
Yeah, basically in the woods. Yeah, but
sad.
I have Wednesdays off of everything, so like Wednesdays I can do,
We could make that work.
and Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Mondays. My class doesn't start till 6. I think on Mondays.
Paul works until 5?
Yeah.
So you can come hang out with me, but I don't think we're going to get much recording done.
No. If Sarah wants to come over for the first time, then that might be a good time. Should I have to deal with Paul?
What?
What's wrong with Paul?
Yeah, I don't know. I think she's scared of Paul. I
Why?
don't know. I don't.
Who would be scared of Paul?
Right? I'm harmless.
She has a low level of understanding for Paul, I think. Even though she's the most like Paul I've ever met. Anybody.
She said I was her spirit animal at some point.
Really? Yeah, Paul's my spirit animal. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Sarah does say that about cats, though, but I think that's the toxo talking.
Toxo.
I mean, cats are...
Toxoplasmosis.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, she'd be dead if she had that.
no, she wouldn't, unless she had a immune disorder. Pretty much everybody who has a cat that goes outside once in a while has toxo.
I don't then.
That looks like a piece
You
of
might.
heart. That-
Just
This cat doesn't go anywhere.
This looks very suspiciously like a piece of heart. And that would not be the boss key,
Can
right?
we find out? I want to know.
be very difficult to find out. Oh, okay, so we're just gonna do the saving method.
Right.
Reload if it's a piece of heart.
Right.
Lame. I think you just need to live a life of chaos. Oh, guess what?
Chicken butt.
It's next time on LesterBros.
It is. I just looked down as well.
We're gonna find out if this chest has a piece of heart in it. But where else would the boss key be?
I don't know. I'm still running a high off of doing both the intro and the outro to this episode.
Right.
What are you doing?
Pouring iced tea all
What
over
if it
my
like
face.
burst open on your face?
You know, that would be a crazy night, wouldn't it?